So I finished doing the kneading of the putty and setting that in place, and I just want to show you what that looks like now. So what I did before I put the putty on, as per the instructions, I made sure that I roughed up the surface a bit there and got rid of any of the surface rust. There's a little bit there left, but not enough to actually cause a problem. On these ones, you just want a little bit of rough keyed metal so you can actually have this stuff sort of adhere to it in the micro cracks. So as you can see, once this stuff's hardened, it was actually hardening about 5 to 10 minutes, and I've just given everything a light sand with sandpaper, so you can see it's got a little bit of texture to it. Now at this point, if you wanted to, you could actually go and spray these the same color as the legs, and it would actually look totally uniform. Now the big test, of course, is does the leg go through it? Let's go and have a look. Looks like it does. That's good, and it's pretty solid. As you can see going through here, you'll see that the hole is actually slightly larger than the diameter of the leg bolt, so there's a bit of a play in there still. Now, a lot of operators don't do this, but what they will do is they will use a bolt at the bottom to control the level, and just rely on the thread in this plate, these two plates that have been cut through the bolt, as the thread when it's in play. Now, you can do that on some of the newer legs, I'm sure, but older tables, it's probably not really a good idea to do that. You'll want to definitely use a bolt in here, because I mean, you think about it, when you're running these tables out in the street, for example, and you are players are wobbling the table around and jolting it, and doing what they normally do with a pinball machine, I'm not confident that this compound, even though it's really strong, would actually hold up to that lateral force all the time with the thing moving backwards and forwards. So I reckon it will be a good idea to go with the manufacturer's recommendation and just use a little top nut to lock everything in place once you're happy. And once you do that, it's actually nice and solid. And all this will do is basically allow you to quickly, when you're on site, back off that nut and quickly adjust things easily without any binding or cross-threading of your legs. So really, it's a pretty quick and cheap fix. What I didn't cover in the previous video, that Knead It stuff's about 19 bucks a tube. So that's probably cheaper than going and getting a tapping kit and going through all the trouble of actually re-tapping the holes. Unless you've got one, of course, then of course go ahead and do that. But yeah, if you just want to quickly do a little repair, this will do a fine job at that.